What's going on, YouTube? Rukari here. It has been way too long since I recorded this series, and I apologize because I forgot to do something like record a backlog, and work tried to murder me this past month, but it's fine. We're getting back to things, and we're here with the sexy wolfman. Who doesn't love the sexy wolfman? That's all I got. Let's get into it. The door scrapes open. I sit up, and Loken acknowledges me with an inquiring stare as he enters. Hey! I'm quietly relieved to see him. I pretty much owe him my freedom now, and he's my best source of protection. I mean, who would fight something with guns like that? He has a brown sack of supplies clutched in one paw, some firewood tucked under his armpit, and a thick, rolled-up blanket over his other shoulder.
I have brought food.
Oh, thanks. I'm not hungry. I haven't even thought about food until he mentioned it.
I have brought firewood.
Thank you, again.
I have brought bedding and clothes.
My face lights up. Really? Great! I'm tired of wearing your pants. Not gonna lie, dude. I'll take anything warm over these topless rags. A thought suddenly occurs to me. When you found me, was I... naked?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, what else would you be, guy? You were in a pod. We were in a pod. You don't wear clothes in a pod. Fantastic. Loken tosses one of the sacks onto the bed. I tug it towards me and peer inside. The clothes aren't what I expected. They've been put together from various materials and colors. There are linen, wool, and fur pieces here. The first thing I pull out is a thick azure hoodie. It's a decent fit and seems thickly padded for warmth. There's a large pocket at the front to put my arms in. I also find a thick pair of leggings, a rugged tunic, a black woolen toque, and some clunky primitive footwear. There's even a pair of hefty cotton socks and some crudely sewn boxer shorts. I notice a buttoned-up opening on the leggings just above the butt. I assume it's for a tail to fit through. I haven't got one of those, though. I'm sorry. Given what the others wear, I was expecting Loken to bring me some kind of skimpy tribal outfit. These designs are pretty modern. Where did you get these?
Our tailors fashioned them.
But they look like Zephyr clothes?
Yes.
Why?
They are okay.
Yes, they're great. Are you sure I can have these? Loken shrugs.
They are suitable for you.
He blinks.
They are suitable for you?
Yes, yeah, they are. Thanks. Don't upset Wolfie Boy. We owe him a lot. He's a husky. They're temperamental. You can't upset them. I hold the hoodie up in front of me. I'm not sure how they managed to dye it blue. It's a similar shade to Loken's eyes. Taking a leaf out of his book, I press it to my nose and sniff it. Not as bad as I thought. Reminds me of your eyes.
The
hoodie.
Hoodie.
It's a hoodie.
It is called a hoodie.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, well, I was just saying it's the same color as your eyes.
This is important.
No, I just thought it was neat. Didn't mean to offend you. Sorry.
Okay.
He sits cross-legged by the fire pit and begins filling it with pieces of firewood from his sack. I tug the tunic and then the hoodie over my head. I take care not to agitate my wound. It's comfortable and warm. This is great, Loken. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Loken takes a pawful of dried moss from a sack and lays it onto the firewood. I pause to watch him build the fireplace, fascinated. He puts a longer piece of the wood on the ground in front of him and takes a smaller stick from his sack. After drawing a short blade from his belt, he begins pruning the end of the stick. What are you doing? He's making a fire starter.
Fire.
With rubbing sticks?
Yes.
With piqued interest, I lean in closer as he jams the stick against the log and begins drawing it back and forth with both paws. To my amazement, it only takes a few seconds before a small pillar of wispy smoke begins to rising from it. Well, that was fast.
Yes.
You're good at that.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like he's talking, like, Loken, I feel like Loken's talking to a toddler. The toddler is just babbling on, and he's the parent going, yep, great, super, that's neat, buddy, so neat. Ah, I didn't read the actual sentence before I hit the button. Before long, the fire pit is crackling with glorious flames. A soft, misty smoke drifts to the ceiling, and a relaxing heat smothers my senses. I'm completely mesmerized. It's heavenly. I shut my eyes for a moment as I'm sat on the bed and feel my muscles warming. For the first time since waking up, I'm relaxed.
Come.
Huh?
Sit close to the flames.
He points to the ground on the opposite side of the fire to him. Before joining Loken, I decide to put on the leggings. They're much thicker than the ones I'm already wearing. It'll be nicer to have some underwear on, too. Loken, could you, he scowls. You know, turn away. I need to, get changed. He continues staring for a while.
Okay.
His eyes flick to the fire, then to me. He opens his mouth to say something, but just turns his head completely away. That was weird. As quickly as I can, I tug the rags I'm wearing off, then put on the boxers and the padded leggings. They feel a little odd, but I'll take it over having my flesh exposed to the cold. Finally dressed, I drag myself over to the fireplace and hunker down opposite Loken, trying to fold my legs and mirror his sitting position. That's gonna be hard depending on the type of animal people they are, because sometimes they have the digitigrated legs with backwards knees and it doesn't really work the way you want it to. He's still looking away. As I join him, his pointy ears curl inwards.
You are dressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks at me from opposite the fire. The lodge is darker now. My peripheral vision is almost gone, and all I see is his face lit up by the flames. We lock our gazes together. I'm drawn to his more canine features, his ears, his muzzle, and the patterns of his fur. The blue of his eyes is more prominent in the flickering firelight. I wonder what he can see looking back. I'm not even sure what my face looks like. What's he thinking about?
You.
Huh?
You are warm.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yep, totally warm. Definitely not hot or anything. You good? You good? I'm good.
The clothes are good.
Yep, they are. It feels like he's trying to be friendly, but I don't think he knows how. Why am I even here? If Blackrunners are all loners, then why did he invoke his right for me? Hey, thanks? For saving me from your chief? She seemed prepared to have me killed.
She would not. You eat meat?
I think so.
Good. I have brought beef.
I don't want to think about the logical implications of an animal person eating beef. I'm gonna hope they still have normal animals in this world. He twitches his nose at me, then looks down at the flames. He's avoiding the subject. Hey, at least he isn't scowling at me anymore. Why did you claim me? He doesn't answer. You said you didn't trust me before, and suddenly...
Become my acolyte.
Sorry?
You have wit.
Wit?
It is a Blackrunner instinct. It is one of the four.
The four what?
That is our creed. Wit is the Blackrunner's sense. It is how we identify Zephyr Salvage and navigate their ruins. It is our spiritual link to their culture. You will be a great Blackrunner.
I stare, dumbfounded. That's why he's invoked his right? Is he insane? Why would... Wait, this is because I identified some of his junk earlier. Like the toothbrush. He thinks I've got some kind of magic connection to the Zephyr Salvage. I don't want to outright reject him in case he throws me out of his home, but at the same time... Look, Loken, I'm not... I don't have wit. I don't have the four. I barely know when to keep my mouth shut. I just remember that stuff. I think maybe I was alive before the Cascade. So, like, the Zephyr were my people.
It does not matter. We will start training soon.
Well, hold on. Sorry, but I can't be a Blackrunner. I only found out what a Blackrunner is today. I don't know anything about anything.
You will learn. I will teach you. It will be great.
I am definitely not scrap burner material. I haven't even looked outside this lodge yet. I've never fought any demons in my life.
You do not know this. You remember nothing.
That's a low blow, Loken. That's a low blow. All right, he's got me there.
We do not fight demons. We outwit them.
You only just met me.
My mentor also chose me quickly.
But Loken, come on, this is nuts. Taki told me you take acolytes when they're children. Aren't I too old? Loken opens his mouth to answer, but hesitantly shuts it again. His muzzle points downward, and his gaze drifts off to the side. I wouldn't be your first acolyte, would I?
No.
How many?
2.
You're pissing him off, buddy. Can't you see the red angry sign forming by his ear? This is not a good course of questioning to go down. What happened to them? He has a very somber expression on his face.
Acolytes should be older and wiser, as you are. You are small. You have perfect wit. The Zephyr were your people. You can help us.
Whoa, help you? How?
You have much to offer.
I can offer you sarcastic remarks. That's about it.
We will see. Become my acolyte. In return, I will help you find out where you have come from. I know there are things you are not saying.
I gulp.
This is okay. Become my acolyte, and we will find out together.
Loken.
Enough. You are tired. Only think about it. Here, I have brought food.
Loken reaches into his sack again, fumbling around for something inside. I want to press him further and insist that he's completely insane, but my eyes widen when he pulls out a red apple.
My chief suggested humans may eat fruit.
I chuckle. Yeah, we do. I actually love apples. I'm more of a fan of green apples, but a good Honeycrisp will never turn it down.
You are smiling?
I nod as he passes it to me. I just remembered something.
Explain.
Nothing. Just that apple was one of the first things I remembered when I woke up. Loken's eyes dip in confusion. He doesn't seem to understand, but doesn't question it. He picks up a hefty stick of beef jerky and bites a chunk off, chewing lazily. I look down at my apple. I'm not hungry. I scowl and flex my belly to detect any trace of hunger, but feel nothing. I need to eat, though, right? I bring it to my mouth. Stop! What? Bite's voice booms inside my head. I yelp in shock and the apple tumbles from my hand.
Rukari.
What? Sorry.
You are okay?
I'm fine. I just, I dropped the apple.
Explain.
It was... Nothing. I'm fine. Sorry. Just slipped.
Okay.
His eyes soften, but he looks concerned. What the hell, Bite? Don't creep on my brain like that. He's gonna catch on. Sorry, I had to. It's important. Don't eat the apple. Why? It's poison? Ah, shit. The hound's trying to kill me? No, you don't need food. What? No, humans need food to survive. No, you don't. You don't need to eat, ever. So I am a robot. I've been running scans on your internal operating parameters. Your body is sustaining itself perfectly, but I can't tell where it's drawing the energy reserves from. I can say for certain that it's not from food, so don't eat anything. That stupid bite. All humans need food. I can't. Are you hungry right now? Well, no, but... See? You haven't eaten in 12 hours. You should be famished. Oh, come on, that's... He hasn't been wrong about anything so far, but... He's right, I'm not hungry at all. He's got no reason to make this up. Are you kidding me? How? That's impossible. What's wrong with me? How could...
You are okay?
Hang on. Talking to both of them at the same time is extremely jarring. Oh, I'm fine. Just... I toss and catch the apple in the air as casually as I can, then place it down next to me. I'm not hungry. I'll eat later, maybe.
You are weak.
I'll have something tomorrow. Humans, we don't eat that often, I guess? I'm fine.
Okay.
Thankfully, he doesn't question me. He goes back to munching on his jerky. These people are already suspicious of me. If Bite is telling the truth, this is going to be really hard to hide from him. Bite, you're saying I can't eat ever? Exactly. Your digestive system isn't functioning because you don't need it. Are you going to try and convince me I'm still human after this? Next you'll tell me I don't need to breathe. Would that be so bad? Ha, ha, ha. Bite? Do I need to breathe? Maybe try holding your breath and seeing what happens. I look into the flames for a moment whilst Loken is quietly consuming his meal. I close my eyes and hold my breath. 20 seconds. 40. A minute. A minute and a half and I feel nothing. The urge to breathe isn't there. Of all the things I've experienced, this is definitely the weirdest. I still can breathe. In fact, it feels odd not doing so, but I don't have to. I can hold my breath indefinitely. What the fuck is wrong with me? What am I? Damn it.
Rukari.
I open my eyes. I see Loken staring at me with concern. I hadn't meant to speak out loud. Sorry, I was...
You are acting strange. I have upset you.
Why would he think that? No, you haven't. It's nothing. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine. You could just tell him, like, you're just trying to process all of this whole, no memory. It's kind of hitting you now that you have a moment to think about it. There are a lot of things you could say. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip you, Loken.
I have not upset you.
What? No, why would...
Is it your wound?
Oh, yeah, it just stings bad. If I don't need food or air, then why do I still feel pain? Why do I still feel tired? I still have some human traits, but I've lost others. Loken promptly shuffles over to me and kneels down at my injured side. Oh, I'm fine, really. I raise a hand to try and dismiss him, but he ignores it.
Be still.
The husky gently brushes my arm aside. I reluctantly allow him access to the bandages. His paws tenderly graze the linen, and my sensitive flesh flares up in protest. Ah! He puts his other paw on my shoulder to steady me.
You are in pain.
A bit. Loken huffs.
I will get Dawn Lily from the shaman.
The Dawn Lily?
It is for pain.
Oh. I feel the pads on his fingers and palms knead very lightly against my shoulder. I have to admit, he has some kind of magic touch. Every time he puts his paws put pressure on me, Oh, he's looking at me. Hey?
You are okay?
I don't know. There's a lot going on.
You are... small.
Oh no, he's blushing! Oh, okay.
You should rest.
Yeah.
I have bedding for you.
Thanks? Loken takes his paw off me. He crosses the lodge to fetch the extra blankets. Hey, Loken? I mean it. Thanks. I really don't know what's happening with me. I don't know why I can't remember anything or where it came from, but thanks. He twists his head in a very dog-like fashion, then nods.
All right, here.
He passes the blankets and a pillow to me. They're very thick. There's enough here for me to make some makeshift bedding on the floor.
Stay by the fire. I will go to the village.
What? Where are you going? I pull the blanket over my shoulders as he moves to the exit.
To the village to see the shaman.
What for?
Dawn Lily, for you. Remain here. You need to rest.
I want to argue, but he's right. I'm exhausted. Will you be gone long?
I will not.
'Kay. Thanks.
Okay.
His gaze lingers on me for a moment, then he stoops under the doorway and heads back outside. I turn back to face the fire. The heat soaks into my skin and my muscles begin to feel lighter. I'm exhausted. My body starts to feel heavy. I'm hypnotized by the flames dancing before me. My face is starting to feel dry from the heat, but I don't care. I'm just so exhausted. I should call Bite and talk to him. After I take a second to myself, you fall straight the fuck asleep. My eyes begin to shut. My head falls onto my chest. My eyes jerk back up suddenly. All my peripheral vision has gone dark. There's just those gorgeous, warm flames. I shut my eyes. Oh, what the fuck? Rukari! Hey, are you with me? Bite? What's going on? You're asleep. In the rapid eye movement stage right now. Your muscles are immobilized and your neurological functions are lighting up. So you're just about conscious enough for us to talk. Oh, I must have been exhausted. What is this place? Your deep subconscious. It's pretty neat, huh? Why is it blue? No idea. It's your subconscious. Maybe you painted it this color and forgot. I don't think that's how our brains work. So, how'd your scans go? Any sign of that computer chip in my head? No, I'd have picked it up by now. It could be a blind spot for you? I don't see any other explanation. It's not like we can ask the locals for help either. These people don't even know what a human is. That's the peak of hypocrisy coming from you. Thank fuck you can translate them or we'd be screwed. Let's hope this Aeon person can help us. We shouldn't tell Aeon everything to be safe. Maybe keep you out of it. Whatever you decide, best stick close to Loken. He'll keep you safe. But he wants to make me a Blackrunner. You should become a Blackrunner. Oh great, thanks Peanut Gallery. You're full of opinions. Are you insane? Why? Rukari, the only reason he claimed you from his chief in the first place is so he could keep you as an acolyte. If you reject him, he'll just give you back to Dravonia. She'll lock us up for sure. Maybe even decide to execute us again. Secondly, think about where he found you. Something about a pod in a black zone. Right. You're the last human, the last Zephyr. The answers we need will be in these black zones with the ruins of your people. Loken said he'll help us search, but only if we agree to be his acolyte. It's too dangerous. What about these demons? They're probably just robots, honestly. They're just crazy machines. Even more reason to investigate. There might be a link between their technology and mine. So let's do it. Become Loken's acolyte. But we don't even know anything about this world. There's gotta be another way. I mean, really, dog? I don't see one for us. Also, we're on a narrative-driven visual novel. We can't actually deviate from the storyline that much. If we're going to figure out how we got here, we need to play along. It's our best shot. Maybe. Maybe. Hey, what do you think happened? Humans are just gone. Where did all these beast people come from? I don't know, genetic mods? No data available. Sorry, I know as much as you. But don't worry, we'll figure this thing out. Is optimism part of your program? If it is, I get it from you. Are you ready to wake up? Now? Yep, your optic nerves are picking up the morning light, and your suprachiasmatic nucleus is already pumping you with cortisol. I don't know what that means. They're your bodily functions. I don't think my puny human brain can handle your big throbbing AI words. Just open your eyes, dickhead. Okay. He definitely gets the sarcasm from me, I'm not gonna lie. The ceiling? Oh right, I fell asleep by the fire. I feel rough. My sliced abdomen is buzzing and my head is whirling. Yeah, you probably fell back and passed out. I slowly sit upright. The morning light is seeping into the lodge and there's no escaping the biting cold. Loken, you here? He doesn't answer, but I can hear voices just outside the door. I haven't actually been outside Loken's home yet. It'll be good to actually see the world I've woken up to. Bite, you with me? I'm here. How are you feeling? Rough. But better than yesterday, though. I tentatively lift my clothes up to check my bandages. They've become frayed overnight, but otherwise seem fine. You know, he did a good job stitching this up. I wonder where he learned to do that. Maybe he'll teach us. As I sluggishly clamber out of the blanket, my hand grazes the apple Loken left for me last night. Nope, still not hungry. Looks like Bite was right. I have no need for food. This is gonna be tough to hide. They already think we're keeping something from them. Which we are. For good reason. They won't understand. Just stick to the plan. We blend in and wait for Aeon. We should tell Loken. He's going to notice if we keep refusing food. No, not yet. Don't take the risk. Couldn't I just eat anyway to keep up appearances? Nope, definitely not. You don't want to clog up your insides with food your body can't digest. It won't end well. Alright, what about the breathing thing? Luckily, your breathing function still works fine. It's the actual respiration part that isn't. You're exhaling the same oxygen you're breathing in. It's just dead air. But, as you say, it keeps up appearances. Do I need to drink? As far as I can tell, physical hydration is still an issue. Keep drinking water. Until we see Aeon, we have to pretend to be completely normal. I'm not sure when it became we instead of me, but I suppose we're both sharing the same mind and body. Speaking of body, do I still look human? There isn't a mirror here to check myself out in. I've not got any elusive plug sockets stamped into my flesh or anything, have I? I anxiously pat myself down, but find nothing out of the ordinary. Lifting my clothes up, I stare down at my linen-clasped belly. Everything seemed fine when Loken replaced the bandages. I grasp at my own chest. My nipples are there, and I have some firm pectoral muscles. All seems normal. What about... I look at the door to check Loken isn't going to burst in suddenly. Assured that I'm alone, I slide my hand down the front hem of my leggings. Yep, dick and balls. Everything's there that should be there. Good to know. Seriously? Yeah, I was just... checking it hadn't fallen off? Yeah. Humans are wild. Shut up! With a shy blush, I draw myself over to the lodge door and tug it open. And as we head outside, I'm gonna call it here for this episode. Have no fear, I'm actually working on a backlog again. It's just difficult sometimes with work schedules and life and crap, but one of these days I'll get my life together, I swear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Soulcreek. I hope to get a few more timely episodes out this time, and you know, eventually we'll get on track, I swear to God. I just, every time I don't know what to say at the ending, so I'm just gonna go away. Okay, goodbye!